Okay? Now, there are some people, they have less meaning in their life. So their performance is also less. Some people, they have meaning very high, and so the performance is high. Are you following? Yeah. Right? But if you really look at it, there are different ways by which people understand this graph. Some people are here. Lesser meaning. I don't find any fulfillment in what I'm doing. Therefore, I will not perform well. Here are the losers. Why? Because they allow themselves to lose. They have all the potential, chance to excel, chance to be happy in their life, but they choose not to put any meaning and happiness. They choose also not to perform very well. There are some people, they're very good performers. Do you know some people who are workaholics? Yeah. Are they here?
Yes.
Maybe? Yeah. True, right? And their performance is really high. But sometimes, their meaning is very low. Right? So what happens to them? These are the people who are, what? They get burned out. They get burned out. Because they work and work and work, but there's no meaning in what they do. They just do it and do it and do it and do it. Because that's what they know. Because that's also, they have to do it. And so they drag themselves to work, and etc. No people who are like that?
Maybe. Yes.
You like friends?
Yes.
But there are also other people that have a lot of meaning. Here are the people who, wow, it contributes to the world, it's so wonderful, I'm so happy. But you look into their results, nothing. You know some people like that?
Yes.
You know some people like that? Oh, amen, amen. These are the dreamers. By the way, the birds, this is an effect. They are known as the performers also. But the problem is that if they continue being performing without meaning, they become burned. They're burned out. What we want would be people who have high meaning. And therefore, they have high performance. These are what we call the actualizers. The actualizers. Because you actualize your potential. Now, all of us, however, are in a journey. All of us are in a journey from, let's say, less meaning, less performance. As we grow in the Lord, as we grow in skills, as we grow in relationships, we grow into our full potential and we actualize ourselves. My question to you is this. Ask me what? Where are you in this? Quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, I just give you this as a self-assessment of your point A, and then target where you want to be. Point B. Okay. At this point, this is what we're going to do. Everybody stand up. Okay. Find a partner. Go. Find a partner. Of course, you should do this. One. Get a partner who will be honest to you. Alright, who doesn't have a partner? Raise your hand so that we can find a partner for you. All have a partner? There. Who doesn't still have a partner? All have a partner? Yes? Alright, hold the hand of your partner. Tell that partner. Tell me. Alright, this is my partner. This is my partner. Face your partner now. Alright, please say. Hi, partner. Hi, partner. Okay. Say this, please. Please. Be honest with me. Be honest with me. Alright, very good. Okay. Determine this partner A and partner B. A, raise your hand. A, all A's, raise your hand. A, thank you. Now, B, raise your hand. B. In the so many visits I've had here, I think you know who will answer. Partner? B. You know me so much. We'll begin with partner A. Alright. Partner A, you will now look. You're going to face partner B. Alright? Okay. And we will begin with a very simple exercise. Okay? What is one thing you can say about this person, about his or her ministry? Alright? About his or her being in LOJ that you appreciate. Okay? Why? You were thinking I'm going to ask for an evaluation? Of course not. Thank you for reacting that way. It gives me your base frame. Alright, so, okay. So you start. Say as many things you'd like to say in appreciation of this person's service. Alright? Okay, partner A. You will say this. Partner B, you're going to just say thank you. Alright? Don't be shy anymore and say, no. Just accept. Say thank you. Are you ready? Ready and begin. And thank you very much for the hand to partner B. Partner B, your turn now to give a word of appreciation to partner A. Ready and go. And thank you very much. Give a hand to hold the shoulder of the person beside you, of your partner. Say, partner. I hope all of that is true. Yes? Yes. Okay, so how do you feel? Good. Alright? And that is exactly what we've been saying. It is affirmation. Everybody say affirmation. Affirmation is seeing the greatness in the person and telling that to the person. If there's one venue where affirmation is supposed to be seen, that is the church and education. The church and school. But according to studies, it is so sad that the place where most people don't feel affirmed at all are exactly those places. Church and school. Many people are judged. Many people are negatively evaluated. If there's one area where people feel rejected and not accepted, it is in church and in school. When it's supposed to be an environment where people can just be and be happy with who they are and express themselves freely, just like in school. That's where what teachers will just cut down students and tell them just how to conform. Just tell them what's wrong and emphasize on whatever their mistakes are instead of their strengths. In church, we're supposed to be accepted because that's what Jesus says, to love people, all right, and to show them the way to salvation, show them the way to love, and that's where we don't have that. Why did I ask you to do all of this? Because if there's one place where people should be affirming to one another, for you, it's supposed to be here. Don't you think so? Yeah. Because you're not just a member. You're a leader. You are genetic, organic to this organization. You're a part of the body of Christ, of the feast. And the name is the feast. affirming to one another. My question to you, among us, if this is 100% experience, how much percent of your experience of the community is affirming? And how much percent of the community is not affirming? Don't answer now. Just have it there. Right? But I hope that you will be honest, because that is your point A. And you are not confined to your point A. Because you are a leader. You can move from point A to point B. Right? Yes. If you make a choice. And that is otherwise known in our faith as what? In our faith. That's free will. That is one of the greatest powers the Lord has employed on us, given us. We have a choice. We have a choice. You have a choice. I've been always saying this before. Single people, raise your hand. Tell the person who is single, you have a choice. All single people who have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, raise your hand. Single who have a boyfriend and girlfriend, raise your hand. If that person has raised his hand, please tell this person, you still have a choice. All married people, tell them you made a choice. And that is the choice. The power of choice. Now, it's not about joy and commitment. You choose to commit. But hey, you also choose to be joyful. Alright? Yeah. And that is what maturity is. That is what maturity is. So what the person decides, is that person mature? You know, I don't know here if that's the case here in Indonesia, but in the Philippines they don't like to say that. Because when you say you're mature, that means you're old. Don't hear that. Same. Okay. Well, that's better than if you're a veteran. But the call here is this, that you be mature in the Lord. Why? Ask me why. Why? Because you're a leader. I hear the oh. Because you're a leader. So there's a call to maturity in the Lord. And you will never be given a call by God if you can't do it. Yeah. Because God is not foolish to call you to do something you can't do. Tap the person beside you, tell that person, did you hear that? Are you learning something? Yes. Are you getting something? My question to you now is that how is this now gonna affect your point A? What are the things you need to change so that you get to your point B? What attitudes, what beliefs, what actions, what habits should change so that you journey from your point A to your point B? What choices will you start doing so that you get to that maturity of point B? So that at the end, you get really to point B. And just to be clear, you get to Christ. Because many people in the modern world, they think our movement is just to be happy. They think our movement is to be successful. They think our movement is to have successful concerts, successful prayer meetings, have people crying in a retreat, Yes, they think that if a retreat is successful if people are crying. Right? They think that what a community is successful if you have a lot of ministries, if your attendance is overflowing, if all the equipment is complete, if the performance is wonderful, that's the point of having a worship concert or a prayer meeting or a community. They think that's our measure of success. Or if the connection is high, or you know, if everything is okay. That may be, that's not the goal. These are just results, supposedly, of getting the goal. And what is our goal? Either individually and collectively, it is still Christ. That's the point. Dear fellow Christians, brothers and sisters, why we're doing this is because we just got to know this man's name, Jesus, who loves us so and whom we love back, and who has commissioned us to share this joy with the rest of the world. That's our call. That's why we're here. It's not for anything else. That's why it's make disciples. It's not make feasts, though it's a way to do it, but it's still. But I'd like to tell you, to be fair with all of you, Manila looks up to you guys. I'd like to say that. All right? Why? Ask me why. Because you have more people in your LGs rather than your feast. That is the aspect where we look up to you guys. Because you're getting it. My job, however, is to be sure you're getting it. Because we want discipleship as the main thing. You get this? Alright? Yes, the feast is important because that's the way of bringing people more to the Lord. And yes, we need to do it, and that's the charism of the feast. To do the feast. We've been known through the feast, and we will not let go of the feast. No. But the mission is to make disciples. And the LG is the best venue, at least for now, to do that. So if you're really doing your LGs, and if the LGs are venues for discipleship, then you're on point. Praise the Lord.
Praise the
Lord. Amen. The Lord. Amen. So the next question is this: hold the shoulder of the person beside you. Wait. No. You're so used to it. Alright, everybody say, hey, my friend. So, how many fish do you have?
How many fish do you have?
Now, and if you remember what Jesus said, He will make us fishers of men. So that's my question. How many disciples have you made so far? But, please say but. Before I even ask that, there's another question I need to ask you. Hold the shoulder, man. Say, my friend. Who caught you? Alright, let go. Do you know the question? You understand the question?
Yeah.
So I want you now to sit down and talk with your partner, and you will now talk about your journey with the one who caught you. How? Wait, let me clarify, because maybe you're saying who caught you. This is not about romantic love. This is about who discipled you. Who caught you? Anyone who caught you with Jesus. Alright? You can mention, however, a person in LOJ also. But you can talk about first, you're being caught into Jesus. And then you can talk about someone who brought you to LOJ. Alright? Now, of course, this can take a whole hour. just take 4 minutes. Alright, just take 4 minutes, and then the other one 4 minutes. Alright? So, what will you talk about? You're going to talk about how you got taught. Talk about how you fell in love with Jesus through this disciple. Girl, who discipled. Okay? Questions? None? None? Right, face your partner now. Ready? And go. Be seated.
Siapa dulu? Gua dulu. 4 menit ya? Jadi, kalau yang pertama itu nyokap.
All of the partner.
Nah, jadi ya gua puji Tuhan terlahir inilah. Ya, baptis lahir. Ya gua lihat nyokap gua dari dulu itu udah pelayanan dari gua kecil. Bokap gua itu aja barusan. Bokap gua paling ya kayak pas gua SMP gitu baru pelayanan. Nyokap gua udah kecil. Nah, guanya nggak pernah. Ya udah sama nyokap gua diajak itu gereja kayak doa. Kalau malam-malam diajak doa baca kitab suci kayak gitu lah. Satu keluarga. Jadi ya yang pertama kali bawa ke Tuhan ya nyokap. Kalau yang bawa ke LOJ itu Toto. Jadi ceritanya apa ya? Baru lari aja gitu. Iya ya, 3 tahun lalu. 3 tahun lalu. Apa? Enggak, gua lulus kuliahnya udah lama. Tapi 3 tahun lalu si Toto ngajak LG. Terus dia bilang udah bareng gua aja, tempatnya dekat rumah lu kok. Ya kan dekat rumah ya udah gua. Dan ya udah mulai lama-lama pelan-pelan. Sekarang dia jadi LG. Terus ya mostly soalnya dia udah di sini dia gue ketahan lah mulai pelayanan baru di sini dulu udah disuruh nyokap gue nggak kan yang ampuh di sini ya udah sampai sekarang kita berdua foto terus apa ya awalnya itu terus kalau yang Koka, Toto tuh PLG yang masuk pelayanan itu Reza. Itu gara-gara LOJI. Jadi LOJI gue diajak ikut, terus habis itu si Reza itu yang bagian apa itu? Kayak bukan yang fasilitator ya. Nah terus dia itu gue disuruh bantuin di LOJC. Nah udah sejak masuk di LOJC itu udah terus sampai sekarang. LGC 2016 sampai sekarang. Jadi gue masuk LJM 2000. Bukan LGC 2016 ya. LGC 2016. Berarti gue masuk LG 2015 tengah-tengah. Gak datang fees sama sekali. 2016 udah datang fees, tapi gak pelayanan sama sekali. LGC pelayanan habis itu pelayanan fees. Gitu ceritanya. Menit. Belum lah, lu cepetan terus minum aja gitu. Kenapa di luar lagi? Satu orang pak. Jangan dilanjut. Apa? Dilanjut apa? Ya udah. Itu sih. Itu dulu lah, kan gua sama kawan saya. Kalau gue, kayaknya nggak beda jauh sama lu, karena gue lapis lahir. Dan memang nyokap gue yang lebih aktif sih. Jadi kayak ikut lingkungan, ikut acara lingkungan, terus kalau tata laksana itu lebih ke nyokap sih. Bokap gue gak ini sih, emang gak aktif sih, gak sama sekali. Rata-rata begitu kayaknya. Terus ya udah. Lanjut. Nah, terus semenjak gue pindah Jakarta dan di Bandung.
Thank you very much. Give a hand to your partner, please. Alright. May I have your attention, please? Everybody, come on. Alright, take a deep breath. Alright, I want to get in touch with how you feel. Okay. Feeling. Okay. So after sharing this, what do you feel? Be happy. Thank you. So you feel. Again, what? You You feel happy. What else? Grateful. You feel grateful. What else? You feel closer to the partner. What else? Appreciate. Appreciate. Yeah. Appreciate. What else do you feel? Energetic. Love. Blessed. So I hope you're not just holding up thesaurus. Right? You're giving me as many synonyms as you can. Okay, what else? Yes? Inspired. And I heard also supported. Relieved. Is there any other? Yes, belonging. Alright. So I think this will do. Okay, so look into your answers, dear friends. You said when you recalled how you were discipled and recalled how you got to know Christ. Alright, either that be just recent or in the past, either that was in LOJ or outside LOJ, you felt happy, grateful, closer, appreciated, energetic, loved, blessed, inspired, supported, relieved, belonging. That you belong. Right. Very positive. Very wonderful. Happy? Yeah? Joyful?
Yes.
Yeah? Do you want to feel this?
Yes.
Yeah? This is it. This is what we want, right? So what happened? Since then. Great answer! Good answer, good answer. Still happening. Oh. I love it. It's not about Samantha. It's not just about Samantha. She's what she answered is the call to all. And it's wonderful that she answered that, because if that's her answer, the question is, what was your answer in your mind? What happened? Maybe you forgot how it all started. That's why the saints died. I'm not saying you're gonna die, but I'm just gonna be so extreme. That's why the saints allowed all the suffering in their life, because they never forgot their relationship with Jesus. They never forgot the joy. They never forgot what it meant to them to be in this relationship. So whatever happens, whatever difficulty, whatever comes, it's okay, because it's part of the territory. It's part of the territory. Jesus did not end up CEO. He ended up on the cross. So what are we complaining about? I say this because it needs maturity to understand that the journey of a Christian is not worldly success. The journey of a Christian is to be another Christ. That's the journey. And so if your prayers are not answered, if you're not successful in the world, if you're having all these difficulties, the question alone we ask is not to compare ourselves with what the world has. But the question that we ask is how we are now with where we are called to be as another Christian. It's always in the context of how will this bring me closer to Jesus? The suffering that I have, will that bring me closer to Jesus? I will make sure, I will choose to make it work for me. Because God allowed this to happen to me, And therefore, I'm called to be united with Jesus in his suffering. And that gives me joy. Because it means something to me. Because I know, yes, that this is not my whole life. My whole life is with Jesus. It's not about just my success in this world. We all know this. But again, we need to remind ourselves because the world just tells us otherwise. Everything, right? From television to media to Facebook to Instagram to makeup to bodybuilding to everything that you have to money. Everything is telling us that we're supposed to be successful in terms of the world. That it has to be feeling good. If it's you feel good, do it. And we're forgetting that we're not of the world anymore. We're forgetting that we're for Christ. And our job is to love, not necessarily be successful. If ever we're going to be successful, it's because we want to love. And that's what the LOJ is saying. Be rich! Truly rich. So that we can love more. Guess what? What you just did, establish one major thing. Ask me what? What? Establish your meaning. And if your meaning is there, you can perform. You can perform. But once this defeats, then this is where you give up. This is where you say, I don't like this anymore. I don't like to face this person anymore. No, resign. This is time you say, I'm sick. I'm gonna get sick. But if you have meaning, then you can do anything. Anyway, God did say, right in Matthew, for God nothing is impossible. There's a verse that I'm supposed to share with you. Actually, I have slides, I have slides and all. But I really always believe in what the Lord wants to say. And here it is. I'd like to share with you part of the slides here. Everybody read this. Inspiration. Inspiration is to what? Inspire, of course. But what is inspiration? It is, the idea is to what? To be inspired, which means in spirit. So if you are inspired to serve, inspired to read, because you are